Good day, everyone. Today's video is eventually going to end up in the kitchen. I got a couple of shout outs, stickers to do first to get out of the way. And several people have asked, they've seen on my videos, you've seen where I've had dehydrated chili and when I'm having cook up in the woods. Sometimes it's fast, quick, and simple. And people have asked me how I do the dehydration. I'll go through my procedure and how I go about it, and I'll quickly make up a pile of chili. Again, the chili, and I'll emphasize this again in the video, the chili that you're going to make is your chili, whichever way you want to make the chili. You want it hot, you want it mild, you make your chili. The dehydration process is basically what I'm sort of concentrating on most. So, not to make the video too long, I'll get right into the stickers. Okay, first sticker is from Andy in the Woods. I haven't been following Andy's channel a long time, but his channel basically, as you would suspect, is a lot in the woods. He does a lot of camping, hot tenting with his dog. Sound familiar? I wonder why I would like the channel. He spends a lot of time in the woods with his dog. He just recently did one where he had a storage container, and he had finished using the storage container, but he decided to do a little stealth camping. So he spent a night in the storage container, which was interesting. So that, and also recently he's been doing a lot of experimenting with a beer can alcohol stove. And it's interesting to see what he came up with there, and made some changes in the makeup of the stove. So anyway, I'll have his link down below. Go check it out. It'll be very worthwhile. And I'm going to put Andy's sticker, once I can get it off there. Okay, right over there next to Kurt north of 51. Okay. Now my next sticker is not from a YouTuber, but it's a individual that I met because of my YouTube channel, and we've become good buddies. Hopefully somewhere down the road we can actually start spending more time together. But this guy, as a lot of you will recognize, and he gave me a sticker. We had a meetup a few days ago, and it's Scott Martin up at MFS Baits. And Scott owns a wholesale company. Of course, when you meet Scott, he's got little packages tucked in his jacket, and he gave these to me when we met up. Some trout flies, a few spinners. So I'm looking forward to getting some time trying to get out and give those a try, and hopefully that'll be on a future video. So I'll take Scott's sticker, and this one is going right over here next to Andy in the Woods, underneath Outlaw Camper and the Woodsman Workshop. So again, I've said it before, but all these stickers does not have to be a YouTube. If you got a company or you just got stickers, want to send them along, get on the wall, go right ahead. You can email me from my channel, but my address is actually in my description. And by the same token, if you're a clicker sticker, let me try that again. If you're this is a tongue twister. If you're a sticker collector and you would like to have a sticker, just let me know, give me your address, and I'll get one in the mail to you. Talking about meetups, I also met up with Daryl Wells this week, and you've seen me, I've done some shout outs for Daryl before. Daryl Wells Different Stuff is his channel, and of course, what did I do? Okay, here we go. Daryl makes some awesome coasters, and check out his channel. Of course, when he met him, he had a couple Mother's Day gifts for my wife and a gift for me. So I won't tell you what my gift was, but you can guess. Daryl's been on the board here for a long while. He's one of the original stickers that went there, and it's actually his idea to create a wall of fame on a board like this that's portable, and that's how we get a permanent location for it. So and if you check out his channel, Daryl's also started a merchandise store where you can get t-shirts, caps, and whatnot done. I've had several people ask me where do I get my t-shirts or my caps. It's a few that I had ordered in when I tried to add a giveaway a while back, which I'm going to have again. I'm not sure where. I'm thinking around the 800 subscriber mark right now. The biggest issue with some of these, I wanted to check the quality of the cap, see how long the logo was going to wear before it wore off, or if it was going to wear off. And same as the t-shirts, they're basically homemade with a Cricut machine, so I don't know how long it's going to last. If I have some merchandise, I'd like to be somewhat quality. One of the biggest issues with this stuff is the cost of mailing it out. It costs a fortune. It costs more probably to mail it out than the cost of the item. With these merchandise stores, it can be shipped directly to you, so I don't have to pay the shipping. When you order it up, they usually get some sort of reduced shipping type thing. So it's something I'm toying with. If you are interested, let me know and I'll look at it further type thing. So right now I'm not really doing any merchandising, but it is an idea somewhere down the future. Like I said, my channel's not making any money. I'm not into this to make money. I would always be looking to recover any cost that I would spend on the item. That would be my thing. And if I got to charge a fortune for postage, then it's not really worth it. If you're going to get something from me, I want to at least be somewhat quality at a decent price. So without further ado, let's get on to today's video. Guys, in a couple of my recent videos, I used dehydrated chili, and basically these are packs here that I did in 2022, and I'm on my last 2 packs. I've had several people inquire how I made my chili or how I did the dehydration. So this morning I'm going to go through the process. I'm going to make a pot of chili up, and then we'll get into dehydrating it and putting it in sealed bags like these. As far as the chili is concerned, make the chili whatever way you would like to make it. And basically I'll just show you around to my ingredients. Just briefly, here's some of the ingredients I put in mine. Of course, I got my ground, I got marinara sauce, black beans, peas, kidney beans, diced tomatoes. I'll fry up some garlic, cut up some mushrooms, cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes, chili, and peppers. And I don't see an onion, but I'll get an onion to add to this now shortly. And basically I'll just make my chili. If you like your chili hot, you like your chili mild, however you like it, cook it. Because it's not the chili, it's the dehydration process and getting it in those bags. I did this one in 2022, and that'll be like the day I made it. So anyway, I'll get right back when I get the chili in the pot. It's full. Red pepper flakes. Okay, now that we quickly took you through the ingredients and put it all in, like I said, this is chili the way you want it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be close to this. You don't have to put half these ingredients. You can put way more in it. But if you're going to put way more in it, I suggest you get a bigger pot, because this pot is quite full today. So this will be supper tonight, and hopefully I'll get a few packs of chili out of it. So give it a good stir now, then we'll put it on low heat and cover it for the day. Okay, so it's the next morning now. I got my dehydrator out, and there are 4 trays. 2 of these trays came with this paper when I bought it. This here I just used regular parchment paper, cut it to the size, lay it above the screen, and we'll spread our chili above that. Okay, so now I got the chili. Just take a ladle full, any paper wants to move on you, and spread it fairly thin. Because the thinner you can spread it, the more it'll dry, or the easier it'll dry. 2 ladlefuls is roughly a bowl, so that's usually what I try to put on there, a bowl on a tray. But I will weigh it out, and I'll put the weight, what I actually put in there, same as I got in these packages. These are a good bowl of chili. Okay, 4 trays done. Spread as much as you can, that way you spread out thin as possible and it'll dry quicker. Reload them into the dehydrator. During the day, you may find you want to rotate these, shake them every couple of hours or so, and it's got a tendency to dry faster on the top racks. Okay, I usually turn it down, make sure it's down first, whatever reason. I don't want the element to come on one shot. Turn her on, get her going, and I'll start her off at maximum heat and see how that goes. Okay, I've checked it a couple times. We're about 3 hours in now. And it's starting to dry, but long ways to go yet. This is the lower drawers. Usually doesn't dry as fast as the top of upper drawers. Obviously the heat rises. And you see that air. So anyway, slide her back in. She's a long ways from done. Okay, it's been in there now about 8 hours. Checked it a few times. As you can see, starting to get dry, but by no means ready to be done. Okay, you're seeing this one here. Sorry about the lighting. But it's starting to get drier on the inside. It's actually starting to get to a point where it's starting to break. So it's getting dehydrated. But on the outside it's still pretty soft. So actually what I'm going to do is rotate them like this and put the other side in and let that dry inside. So there we go. And we'll check back in a couple hours. Well guys, it's the next morning. I actually took out two late last night. The two that were on parchment paper were actually dehydrated, and so they had to come out. The other two weren't quite done, so I left them in until this morning. And now this morning I just turned it on for an hour, and you see it's done. It was, and this is what I found last time. This paper here came with the dehydrator. Only 2 sheets came, even though it was a 4-tray one. Works better for taking it off, getting it into a bowl, as you'll see now here shortly. I'll weigh that out. Okay, so I get the bowl zeroed, so weigh the bowl's not there. And here's what you should have roughly. I checked my packages from last year, a little over 4 ounces, and that will give you a good consistent bowl of chili when you add water. Okay, so I'm going to start today's batch again. Check it again. And it's all done. All nice and dry. So I'm going to turn her off and put it in the individual bowls tonight. And let it cool. You can see. Once it's dry, just falls off the paper and just crumbles. So put it in the bowls, let it cool for the night, and we'll vacuum seal it tomorrow. Ended up with 7 bowls. Tomorrow what I'm going to do is take the vacuum seal and I'll actually weigh it up and put about 4 ounces in each bag, so that you can actually put in baggies, but I usually like to vacuum seal it. Seals it, keeps it a little longer. I've had this up to 2 years. So anyway, that'll be coming right up next in the video. Alright, now that we got it all dried, all individual bowls, and they're weighed out to be roughly 4 ounces. I'll make a bag. Put it in the bag. And we got to do is when we want it, boil some water and add water in a bowl, and it'll be just like it was when I made it. Again, we'll show it in the bowl. Like I said, it's just like potato chips, just crumbling up. So, now guys, you don't need a vacuum sealer, and you don't need a dehydrator to do this. You can put it in the oven, on a parchment paper, same thing, on a cooking tray, and you can put this in baggies, and it'll last just as long. I'm thinking it'll probably last a little longer in being sealed, and it's more convenient for packing. The bag's not going to come open on me. But like I said, you don't need a dehydrator, and you don't need a vacuum seal to do this. And there we have it. 7 bowls of dehydrated chili. Just add water.